Okay. Happy full moon collective. Welcome to your chakra energy check-in. My name is Gabrielle and you are tuned in to Cusp of Roses. I hope that this live finds you all in the highest vibration possible. And I thank you guys so much for tuning in here to my channel, okay? We are going to, let me just tilt this down just a widget. Okay. We're going to get into these energies in this message, okay? We're going to see how the chakras are being activated, balanced, and or triggered under this full moon energy, whatever is most important. We are asking that come forward through this reading and this message for you all. Again, I hope that this full moon energy finds you all well. Not too stir crazy as we are rounding out our astrological year and headed into the new year with the Pisces Aries new moon at the end of this month, okay? But keep in mind, this is a timeless message. So regardless of how we're kind of connecting to it now, this can resonate for you at any given moment whenever it finds you, okay? Please only take the messages that are truly meant for you and leave the rest for other people, okay? If it doesn't connect, doesn't relate, let it go. Please feel free to say hello in the chat as you guys come in and tune in, okay? Or leave me a comment down below. Let me know whatever from this message, this reading, resonates with you. You can always just say hi, leave your favorite emojis, okay? Let me know what you guys got going on, okay? I love to connect with you guys in the comments. So I am kind of feeling called to do a channeling here for this moon energy. It seems kind of important, like a wrap up here. Yeah, there we go, in perfect harmony. Okay. Sacral chakra energy. Yeah, this feels like a wrap up, right? Like this is kind of where we can get some last things purged, we can release, we can be open to receive new things, right? We can fully step into the energy of gratitude, right, under this full moon for all that we do have. Gratitude seems like it's super important right now. I really do feel like this is the last pull, the last tug, the last purge before a major breakthrough for a lot of the collective. As Saturn is moving into Pisces and or Aquarius energy, depending on the astrology that you follow, right? For the next 3 years, we're going to be dealing with some new restrictions, okay, from Saturn, but also facing some new truths, right? For those of you that follow astrology where Saturn is in Pisces, that's a lot of spiritual awakening. Whew, a lot of spiritual truth coming through for the collective that will resonate with that, all right? Others of you, this might feel like over the next 3 years, or as this kind of steeps in a little bit more with Saturn's energy, with it being in Aquarius, you might feel like your networks, your friend energy, right? Your connections are a bit restricted. Your resources are a bit restricted. Now, depending on where Aquarius energy or Piscean energy falls in your chart, I don't know why I'm going on such a deep dive with Saturn, but it feels important. Depending on where that is in your chart is where you will feel this energy over the next 3 years. So how you can calculate that would be to go or count forward from your rising sign, okay? You can also just pull up your natal chart with the links that I have in my description box below. They are absolutely free natal charts. You do not have to sign up, become a member, pay anything to receive that information, okay? But yeah, something about this Saturn in Pisces, this full moon, seems very important, okay? I really do feel like this is a beautiful time here, collective, for us all to really look at our day-to-day routines, especially with this full moon being in Leo and Virgo, okay? Look at our daily routines, look at how we're showing up for ourselves. All right, look at the things that we still want to express, right? And how can we build systems to support that expression? Okay, if there are new habits, new lifestyles that you want to change, you want to step into, this would be the time to do so, okay? Especially as we head into the new astrological year. This would be the time to get started on those workout routines, on those eating habits, right? On those mindfulness practices, and anything and everything in between, okay? I feel like this is the time to really start showing up the way that you envision yourself, right? Whatever highest version of yourself that you might idolize or kind of have as an ideal, take big, big strides under this full moon towards that person, towards that energy, towards that mindset, towards that discipline, towards those habits, okay? All right, what else might be important? I just heard tying up loose ends. That's what this full moon might be about for a lot of the collective that will tune into this reading. Tying up loose ends. Those straggler emotions, those straggler connections, those things that are just kind of left in the outskirts. Tying them all up, sending them off with love, right? And making room and space for the new. Some of you might feel inspired to do like a deep cleaning or a spring cleaning, even though we're technically not in spring just yet. You might feel that vibe a little bit under this full moon. Don't be shocked if you start organizing out of nowhere. You start getting things in order, your paperwork in order, your house in order, your work desk or workspace in order, okay? Your closet. All of that. It's like even in the small, in the mundane, you might rearrange your kitchen, your pantry, your home maybe. That's all natural, I feel like, for being under this full moon energy, okay? What else? What else do we need to know prior to this chakra energy reading here, Divine, for this beautiful full moon in Leo and Virgo? I just heard self-advocate. Okay, so maybe under this full moon, you might feel inspired to really stand up for yourself, right? I'm seeing like the 5 of Wands into the 6 of Wands energy. So overcoming some sort of challenge, overcoming some sort of battle, whether that's internally or externally, right? Spiritual battle, spiritual war within yourself or with others. It's like coming out victorious, because I really am. It's like how they're showing it to me in my mind's eye. I see the 5 of Wands card, but then the 6 of Wands is right next to it, and it has like a glowing aura around it. So it's like this is the pinnacle, or that's where this particular collective is reaching, the 6 of Wands, which is beautiful energy, right? Success after trial. Okay, after struggle. What else? Is there anything else I need to know prior to this chakra reading for this beautiful full moon, Divine? No? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sound my singing bowl one time. We will use this to start our card portion of this reading. I will be doing a private silent prayer for you all. You are more than welcome to pray along with me if you so choose, if you're comfortable. If not, do whatever gratitude or grounding practice feels right and best for you, okay? I will also end this reading with a sound from our singing bowl, so just be mindful of that for those of you listening through headphones. And let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty. Hi, Angela. Hi, Mise Meep. Hi, Canso. Thanks for being here, love. If you'd like a personal reading, you can book that in the description box below, okay? For personal questions. Happy full moon, y'all. All right, let's see. What energies are here activated under this full moon in Leo and Virgo for the collective? How are the chakras being activated here? You got body and soul. Okay, vibration of 5. This is earth energy in this particular deck. Okay. 5 might be an important number here for you. Maybe the 5th of March was important. Oh, look at that, the 7. A deep breath. More earth energy. Today is the 7th as I'm streaming this. Wow, all right, so all up in the root chakra here. These two came out together, so how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Am I fully under here? All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead. Let's just treat you, okay? We'll go ahead and do a 4-card spread here, which means we will forego looking into the bottom of the deck, okay? So we have Roots of Abundance and the Oracle's Gift. Roots of Abundance, again, being a 2. Another earth energy, so heavy, heavy root chakra purging, I feel like, under this full moon. And then we have the 3rd eye with the Oracle's Gift. Ooh, body and soul, a deep breath, roots of abundance, and oracle gifts. So your roots are definitely growing. I'm getting pulled like really into here, and I keep hearing growth, 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 major, major growth. It's almost like the deeper you breathe, collective, through this full moon energy, the deeper your roots dig down, grow downward, right? The deeper they tether to the soil that you're planted in. Body and soul would be that Virgo energy, okay, earth energy, where you really need to focus in on your health, your wellness, right? Your holistic health and wellness. So mind, body, spirit, emotions, right? Your emotional wellness. And I also get a lot of messages coming in with the 3rd eye, the Oracle's Gift, meaning I almost feel like in a quiet moment under this full moon collective, there's going to be a message that comes through, and I think you're going to hear it very clearly through your spirit. That's going to tell you something. They're not necessarily giving me any indication of what that will be, maybe because it'll be very varied for all of you. But 37 breaking down into a 10. I almost see somebody like, again, we have our teacup here, right? Like sitting down, having a moment of silence, having maybe a quiet moment with the self, sipping a cup of tea, and then having this like awareness of something being completed. Like, that's maybe where the deep breath is. It's like, oh, like you feel it spiritually. I don't think necessarily anything externally has given you an indication of this, but you just sense that a major cycle has ended, and you feel it energetically, like shift within you in your inner world. Almost as if you haven't been able to take a deep breath in a very long time here, collective. And now under this full moon energy, again, maybe that's why I went off with Saturn being in Aquarius and Pisces right now. Maybe some of you are ending a Saturn return at this moment, okay? So if your Saturn is in Capricorn or Aquarius, you might be ending a phase of your Saturn return or your Saturn return completely, okay? So entering a completely new cycle that is free of restrictions in that particular aspect of your life. Some of you could have had, like your Saturn could be in your 4th house or connected to your 4th house somehow. So maybe there's just been a lot of restriction on your home, a lot of tension in the family. That's going to be relieved. I just think there's like this moment of like a deep, deep, deep exhale. Like you've almost been waiting to exhale. No pun intended, if you guys know that movie. But really, it's like, that's what I see. Somebody just being like, wow, I can like finally breathe. Like things just look different. You're connecting with your environment a little differently. Things feel different to you. You're showing up different because your roots are getting stronger, longer, and deeper. Your body and soul are getting stronger, right? More in tune with one another. I just get a lot of freedom with this deep breath. Chariot, it's the 7, chariot energy, moving forward. Ascension, right? Headed to your next level, headed to the next stage, headed to this new cycle that is in alignment and destined for you. I almost feel like with the Oracle's gift, somebody might have told you, this is something, it's like you might have like a strong deja vu moment. I don't know why this is coming through so specific for some of y'all. Will everybody have a deja vu moment? I don't know, but I get that. It's kind of like like I've heard this before. This feels familiar, or somebody said this was going to happen, or I was going to be in this particular position, or I was going to get this, or you know what I mean? It's like something has been predicted. Maybe you even predicted it yourself. By this time of the year, I'm going to have this. And then like you really look around and you're like, whoa, I'm here, or I'm experiencing exactly what I've either been told or like someone shared with me, or it's something like that. If you guys are psychic intuitives or, you know, oracles yourself, you might have predicted something for yourself that's like coming true under this full moon. And I think that's going to bring in a lot of confidence for you. Like, almost like whatever was blocking you from truly surrendering to your intuition, truly trusting the messages and the connection that you have with the divine and spirit and the universe. It's like under this full moon, there's no more room for doubt. Yeah. More earth energy, root chakra. So root chakra and the third eye are key energies here. Okay. Let's get into this. Oh, your Saturn is in Aquarius? And you're in your Saturn return. That's what I was sensing and feeling. Okay, so that deep breath. Yeah, so according to Vedic astrology, right, Saturn is now in Aquarius. So for those of you with the Saturn in Aquarius, you got 3 years here, okay? But again, if you follow more of tropical, then you would be out of this energy. But some of you, I just feel like, it's almost like for some of you too, if you, again, you're experiencing your Saturn return right now, or you've entered it, there's something very peaceful about it. Even though Saturn returns can be very chaotic, very, again, stressful, restrictive, you're learning a lot of harsh truths. You're learning to accept and face the truth within you, the truth around you that you weren't able to see at one point. You're getting wiser, right? There's a lot of age, there's a lot of wisdom that comes with the Saturn return. Something about this particular cycle for you guys feels like ease. Almost as if you've been prepared. That's what I think the Oracle's gift. You've been prepared for this phase of life, whether you know it or not. So as it unfolds for you, it's just going to be like deep breathing. Like, you know what I mean? You're just going to breathe right through it or breeze right through it. Where it would maybe have someone who wasn't prepared freaking out, turning their life inside out, upside down. You know what I mean? Like going through all these dark nights, all these confusion energies. You're rooted. It's like something's prepared you here to be stable and sturdy through this next phase. Regardless if you're coming out of your Saturn return or you're going in, regardless, you've been prepared. And I think in that preparation, you're open to it. So there's no resistance, which I think is going to fare. I just heard Saturn is happy. Saturn is almost like ecstatic for this group here, that you're not resisting them. You're not resisting the truth. You're not resisting the structure. You're not resisting the discipline. You're like game for it. You're ready for it, which means you get to, I don't want to say have fun, but it's like what others would perceive as a challenge, you're going to have victory. 5 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. Where you have been challenged, for some of you coming out of your return, you're going to have victory. Roots of abundance. So for those of you coming out of your Saturn return, you've planted all the seeds, you've grown the roots. Now it's time to kind of like sit back and relax, is what I get with the Oracle's gift. So again, for my number people, we do have 2, we have 5, we have 7. 7 might be a very important number. It is the 7th of March today. Oh, 3737. Okay, so very, very synchronicitous energy right now. You might start seeing 3s, you might start seeing 2s, 5s, and 7s, okay? That all might be indications that you're connecting with this energy timeline that we're tapping into now, okay? This feels exciting. I feel really good. I feel really, come on now, y'all. Look at this. I just said this feels exciting. And the Empress in Strength comes out. That's what I mean. Some of you guys have done so much good work with your body, with your soul. Like, you've done so much alignment work that not even a Saturn return can shake you. Ooh. I know that's right, collective. Not even a Saturn return can shake you. You know how people freak out about Mercury retrograde? That's like child's play. Saturn return is big, big energy. It's not even scaring you. You're standing here strong as the Empress, ready. What abundance do you have for me, Saturn? Saturn's like, what? You're looking at me as abundance? I come in, you know what I mean? People fear me when I come in. What do you mean? You're like, bring it on. Let's go. I'm ready. I love that energy. I absolutely love that energy. I love it. 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 Okay, I'm going to put it back. If it comes back out, it's definitely meant to be a part of this reading. But okay now. Y'all standing in it. You guys are standing in your vibes. I love that. So tell me here more, Divine, about this root chakra energy and the third eye. Tell me more about body and soul, a deep breath, roots of abundance, and the oracle's gift. Tell me more about body and soul, a deep breath, roots of abundance, and the oracle's gift. What's going on in the body and the soul under this full moon, Divine? What's going on with the body and soul? Okay, we've got the moon and the 3 of cups. Wow. Okay, so this being a full moon reading and the moon being the first card. Again, powerful, powerful ending happening. Powerful subconscious energy at play and at work here. Again, this is the full moon under Pisces season, under Pisces energy. So your subconscious mind might be very powerful right now. Knight of Swords. There you go. That's what I meant. Your mind. Very, very powerful mind energy. Okay. But the 3 of Cups feels like a reason to celebrate. Coming into union or celebrating something, connecting. Yeah, the mind, there you go. The Knight of Swords and the soul, the moon. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords energy in connection to body and soul. Page of Swords. Okay. New mindset. That's what I mean. It's like something is definitely moving very quickly in the mind. But what is it in the mind? I feel like I think you're able to pick up signals and pick up cues from your body, from your spirit a lot easier now for this collective that I'm tapped into. Being able to discern that moon energy, your subconscious, what you're really thinking, what your true thoughts are. It's like the veil between that conscious and subconscious mind is very, very thin, and you're able to pick up quite quickly and sharply what it is that you need to do for yourself, right? Okay, they're telling me like a check engine light. Maybe some of you guys that your check engine light might come on in your car. That might be a side note. But like metaphorically speaking, it's like getting those types of indicators for your body, your vehicle, right? Like you need more air pressure in your tire. You know what I mean? You need to get your engine checked. Whatever little other indicators there might be. It's something like that. Some being in tune in that type of way. All right, I think I'm going to do things a little differently here. We're going to get the tarot for all of these oracles, and then I'm going to go back and do quick excerpts from each one from the book to see how that connects, okay? So tell me about the energy between body and soul in a deep breath. Come on now. Ten of Wands, exactly. That's what you've been carrying. For some of you guys, you've been carrying the Ten of Wands for a long, long time. Carrying the Ten of Wands for a long time, and it's like a deep breath. Finally, you're able to release this burden, release this heaviness. I do get the energy of surrender from the Three of Cups. It's like you're keeping it very lighthearted, or keeping the energy or your emotions light here. Even though that's a little tricky. It's kind of like, even though they might be heavy with the moon, honestly, collective, I just feel like you guys are really so steeped in this energy of surrender that it's kind of like, yeah, this full moon is intense, but you know what? I'm happy I'm feeling things. I'm happy I'm facing this Ten of Wands. I'm happy I'm getting an opportunity. It's like you're so optimistic about all that's happening. Again, it's just this lack of resistance that I don't think I've felt in the collective energy in a long time. So I love that that energy is here. That's exactly why. Okay, well, we see somebody's not happy about that lighthearted energy. Okay, but still, ooh, and the Page of Wands, because that's what I'm talking about. High levels of optimism. Ecstatic. Oh my gosh, that's so great. It's just this can-do attitude, right? We've been tapping into that for a while with these moon energies. I can, I will, and I did. I titled a reading not too long ago that. It's kind of very similar. You don't fear the fear anymore. Ooh, some of you guys are really like ascending at a very rapid rate. That could be the Knight of Swords too. Oh, yeah. You don't fear fear anymore. Ooh. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. I'm going to say it one more time. You don't fear fear anymore. The Devil, Saturn energy. Okay? Could also be Taurus, could also be Libra, could be Capricorn, but the Knight of Cups. You're meeting that energy, that you're meeting your fears with love. Oh my gosh. It's just this deep sense of like, you know what? Everything's going to be okay. I'm not going to be fearful. I'm not going to trap myself. I'm not going to allow these chains. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to allow the restrictions. You're not going to allow anything that's shifting and changing and happening right now stop you from feeling the Three of Cups, from feeling joy, from feeling abundant, from feeling or sensing the love around you. It's not stealing your joy anymore. It's not taking the love out of your heart anymore. It's not taking the love out of your viewpoint of the world anymore. If anything, it's pushing you deeper into that energy of alignment and openness and readiness. Page of Wands with the Knight of Cups. I really do love that. For some of you, as you are, like I said, oh, look at that. Look at that. The High Priestess. Come on now. And the Ten of Cups. Roots of abundance. Yeah. Because you know, I think that's what it is. This Devil energy used to be able to come in, right, tell you all the things that you feared, give you all the illusions possible, and you might have fallen for it. Oh my gosh, I'll never have the Ten of Cups. This will never happen for me. That'll never happen for me. This, that, and the third. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, right? Worry, 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 doubt, 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 fear, fear, fear. As if you weren't rooted, as if, you know what I mean, the divine hasn't shown up for you before, but that might have been hard to see. You were carrying a lot. Now that the load is lighter, now that you've agreed that half of these wands aren't meant for me to carry, at least 4 of them, at the very, very least 3 of them, aren't meant for me. So I'm going to let those go. It's just this huge change. It's the High Priestess. A lot of you guys are stepping into your High Priestess energy. You know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the Ten of Cups is here for you. It's something that you have access to. No matter how much the Devil energy wants to tell you that that's not happening, or you don't have the Ten of Cups, it's like there's nothing blinding you anymore. It's almost like the illusion of being trapped in some sort of stuckness or cycle or karma or whatever. It's like you don't fear it anymore because you have a deeper understanding, the high priestess. A lot of you, it's just learning how to breathe. Learning how to breathe through the tough moments. Learning that the best way to find a solution is from a peaceful state of mind. Not a chaotic one, right? Not a low vibrational one. Not one that's riddled with fear. One that's riddled with peace, with love. Knight of Cups. One that believes that love is possible, that there's always a solution. It's always an option. It's like some of you guys, it's like you're getting your fight back. I don't know how else to say that. Where you might have given up for a while. There's this like warrior coming out of you that's not letting you fall for the devil's games anymore. Ooh. High Priestess, 10 of Cups. Y'all better go. I know that's right. Tell me more about Roots of Abundance. Yeah, it's like the devil used to be able to get you guys to be very collective. The 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. With the Roots of Abundance. Rooted in joy. Rooted in your happiness. This is the epitome of nobody can steal my joy. I am in my own bubble of happiness and of peace. There's not a person, not a place, not a thing, not an event, not a nothing that's going to pull me out of this bubble. This with the High Priestess is a high level of sovereignty. Meaning, I don't let my mind subscribe to things that are going to cause fear. Right? I don't let my mind roam into the realm of all of that, all of the restrictions, all the things that I can't do. I let my mind roam into the realm of what I have, what I'm grateful for, what I can do, what is in my control, and I let the rest go. And understanding that nothing that you can have is going to make you happy, right? Happiness comes from within. It comes from the peace within. It comes from the agreements you make. Some of you guys are making new agreements. Agreeing to a lifetime of abundance. Agreeing to a lifetime of happiness, joy, prosperity. And breaking those contracts with stress, worry, overworking, overburdening yourself, not having enough. Well, I'm not enough and I'll never, like, that's what you're breaking up with under this full moon. Good riddance. It's done. It's done. Oh, this is so beautiful with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So not only having your own individual sense of abundance, right? Not only being rooted in your own sense of fulfillment, but being so rooted in your own sense of fulfillment that you attract other people who are also rooted in their sense of fulfillment. So then you enjoy that energy together. Coming into union. For some of you, this might be the beginning of a very beautiful union for you, whether this is union internally or really union with someone else. That could definitely be the situation here. Tell me here, especially with the Knight of Cups. Don't be shocked here, collective, if you start getting offers and people interested in you and bonuses and raises and opportunities out of the blue. Do not be shocked, because that's your energy. That's what you're signaling out right now, that you know you're worthy of that. And the universe goes, well, I'll show you that you're worthy of that, because that's what you know to be true. Here you go. Come on now. Do y'all see this? I hope y'all are seeing this. 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Roots of abundance. Individual happiness. Union within yourself. Union with spirit. Union with others. Woo. Yeah, you guys are bearing fruit. This, for a lot of you, this is entering a season of bearing fruit. Y'all been working very, very hard to get to this energy. Yeah, after a long, long bout of the 5 of Cups. Feeling disappointed, feeling left out. feeling let down, after a lot of emotional turmoil. Look at all of the emotional harmony and balance you're coming into. What? Tell me about this third eye energy. Thank you. Come on now. No, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Oracle's gift with the 5 of Swords. Some of you, it's like, to a certain extent, no longer needing anything or anyone to validate what you deeply know within yourself to be true. This feels like outside opinion and outside naysayers, people that are connected to this energy here, that want you to be down. They want you to feel like you're missing out on things. They want you to feel like you don't have this and you're not worth. It's all of that. That's what I mean. The people who are still making agreements with that energy, you're leaving all of that behind. You're moving on from that. It's like you're wiser now. The Ace of Swords did come up. It's you've gotten clarity. Come on now, 8 of Cups, you're walking away. You're releasing it. Some of you, this devil energy could have done a lot of work through the people closest to you. Because as I'm studying more clearly, we do these readings all the time, right? The 5 of Swords is coming off as people that are close to you that you trust, or that you thought you could trust, to give you sound advice, to give you their perspective, right? Because they're your parent, they're your best friend, they're your sibling, they're your aunt, they're your uncle, they're your cousin, right? It feels like family. Often in the same way that the 5 of Wands feels like family sometimes. People closest to you competing with you. This 5 of Swords feels like people closest to you trying to persuade you in a way, or it's like this would be people that know you look up to them, that know you look to them for advice, right? That know that you know what I mean, you value what they have to say. That's really what it is. You might not even look for their advice. Their advice might come unsolicited, but they know that if they say something, it's going to weigh heavy on you. It used to weigh heavy on you. What these people thought, what they had to say, what their feelings were, their perspective, what they thought you should do, that used to weigh heavy on you. Now, light as a feather. There's 3 of Cups. You know, it's like you're refusing to even let your spirit get low like that by what someone else says, especially. It's like you're taking away the value of it. And I know that that might be difficult to do and or kind of harsh to hear, but it's only left you in this 5 of Cups. And again, I feel like that's what's been communicated. Someone's maybe either told you to pay attention or don't necessarily take what somebody close to you says to heart. Like, I think you've been told this before. And it's like, now you see it, Ace of Swords, right? You see it clearly now. It's connecting clearer now. Hi, Pearl. Saturn is in your 4th house, Angela. Got you. Yeah, I was feeling that. Been working on self-validation instead of people-pleasing. That's beautiful. Yes, yes, that is this energy, Pearl. Thank you so much for confirming that. Let's see, zap this energy. Tell me more about this Oracle's gift. Temperance. Okay? You are learning the art of alchemy. Alchemy and temperance does nothing in extremes. It's constantly teetering here. A little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this. All right, we need a little bit more of that. It's constantly seeking balance. That's the major soul lesson you're learning right now. How to constantly seek balance. Somebody brings you the 5 of Swords, you know how to balance it out. Somebody brings you that 5 of Cups or attempts to put you in the 5 of Cups, you know how to balance it out. You know how to get to the 6, to the harmony. That's why the Divine showed me the 5 of Wands to the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Wands glowing. That's where this collective is. Someone's bringing you the 5 of Wands. You know how to add that 6th wand for victory, for success, to overcome it. You know how to add that 6th sword to move on and in peace and gain clarity. You know how to add that 6th cup to find peace, harmony, balance, acceptance. It's just being the alchemist. Understanding the power that you've been gifted with, but also understanding who provides that power, right? It's like knowing when to surrender, knowing when to act. 2 of Cups. That's that balance between your masculine and feminine energy. I know when to take action. I know when I need to sit back and surrender. We saw the Empress in Strength, right? Some of you are learning that Empress energy, where you might be very used to being in the Emperor energy, taking control, taking action, doing this, and okay, well, I'll do that. It's like finding the strength to actually sit back and kind of restrain yourself. For those of you that are coming out of your Saturn return, that's the gift you've been given. I now know how to hold back a little bit. Wait. I know how to be patient, temperance. Because why? I trust that all will balance out. So long as that's my will and that's my intention. For the greater good of all involved, all will balance out. Maybe that's a beautiful affirmation you want to say. For the greater good of all involved, all will balance out. Okay? And a lot of you have learned how to be that balance for yourself. Because whoever's in this 5 of Swords, they're not going to offer you that balance. Whoever is trying to bring you into this 5 of Cups, they're not going to offer you that balance, right? Whoever was bringing you that 5 of Wands, that's not going to offer you balance. You, yourself, and the divine in union with spirit, 2 of Cups, are now on that balance. Excuse my stomach if you heard that. It's time for my late night snack. Okay. Tell me more about this Temperance and the Oracles. Come on now, stand on it. Guarded, but in the best way. Ready. 7 of Wands, protected for sure. And just look at the depiction of this particular 7 of Wands, right? There's the one crow here with the golden wand on top of the cliff. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other crows that are trying to get up there on that cliff, but at various levels below it. Yeah? This is you protecting your peace and your balance. You've worked hard for it. You've earned the right to protect it. You've surrendered for it. You've earned the right to receive it. And that's what I think is so beautiful about this energy collective. It's because I'm telling you this right now, there is nothing under this sun that can now take this level of peace, this level of joy, this level of acceptance, this level of happiness, this level of union, this sense of empowerment, this sense of deep knowing, this sense of connection to the universe, to spirit, from you. Not a soul, not a thing, not a thought, not an idea, not a happening, not an event, not a person, place, or thing, not a noun, okay, can take this from you. You know why? Because you did look at all the earth energy. You did the root work. You worked from the root up. You made sure that you were rooted and planted in solid and fertile soil so that your height of growth, where you go from here, is limitless. You didn't skimp on the soil. You didn't plant yourself on sand. You didn't plant yourself among rocks. You didn't put yourself in environments or plant the seeds in you or cultivate the soil in you with doubt and with fear. You cultivated it with a sense of abundance is my birthright. I deserve to feel peace. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be fulfilled. And you surrender to the process. And I think like this is a beautiful example of the spoils that you get from that process, from going through the fire. And for those of you that you're staring that fire down right now, this is what you have forward to look. This is what you have to look forward to. Excuse my words. This is what you have to look forward to. Just beautiful, powerful energy here, okay? Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, let me grab the book before we get our last set of oracles here, because I am super curious. Yes, you are. We are ninja level now. You better know that, Pearl. Y'all the real deal, okay? The way this tarot came out, the real deal. And don't let nobody tell you different. All right, let's start with 2, roots of abundance, okay? Being stabilized by deep roots, anchoring yourself and feeling secure in your life. Trust and belief in abundance. Look at all the security. 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, okay? Where you once maybe felt a little disappointed, down, or let down by life, or maybe even let down by the divine. It's having that deeper clarity and deeper understanding that that was just a phase. That too shall pass. It's passing now. Okay? And that you deserve it. So look, this card signals you to pay attention to how you are anchored in the story of your life. Trust that you will be taken care of. The world is full of limitless potential and will nourish you according to your beliefs, regardless of temporary outer conditions. You are not a victim of life, right? Life happens for you, not to you. Even if you sometimes slip into that way of thinking. If you are grounded and internally steadfast, nothing can uproot you. I'm going to say that one more time. If you are grounded and internally steadfast, that's all that internal work we've been talking about that you guys have been doing. I've been seeing you guys do it. It comes out in the cards week after week, month after month. Nothing can uproot you. And you have the ability to manifest your intentions with ease. Take a deep breath. You do it with ease now. There's no more struggle. I'm not saying that that will last forever, but for right now in this cycle, this is a cycle of ease. Okay? I want to read this part too. Growth never follows a straight line. You will manifest what you need when you need it. A tall, healthy tree doesn't need to hold on to the ground for dear life. It simply knows it will not fly away with the wind because its roots are planted deep into the earth. No more fear. You don't fear anymore. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's move to 5. Let's see body and soul. Key concepts: taking care of yourself, seeing yourself as a complete package, body not separate from the soul, centered in your sense of self, comfortable in your body, your authentic identity, and physical health. Okay, so a lot of Aries and a lot of Virgo energy. I don't know why that's important, but that's there, okay? Extreme self-care is called for when you receive this card. Answer this question truthfully. Are you taking care of yourself? Your first choice may be to take care for others. Your first choice may be to care for others, before meeting your own needs. This card is a signal that it's time to take a break from your current focus and get busy taking care of you because you are worthy of this care. What simple things require your attention so you can function optimally in your world and live your best life, a day at a time? Another message that this card holds is about how you live with authenticity. Can you be at ease within yourself, you doing you, with pride and self-worth? Remember, you are a soul that manifests through a body, a spiritual being having a human experience. And that means you are here on purpose, even if there are days when you wonder about that. There is an intentionality there is an intentionality to your being here and now, just the way you are in this time in our collective story. You being here is important, for you are a precious being with a purpose, even if it seems elusive some days. Just know that life loves you, and with that in mind, your job is to do your part to make your experience a healthy one. That's that indestructible bubble. Your experience is what you're in control of. What other people do, say, how they live their life, whatever that might be, doesn't have to affect you, right? Doesn't mean it won't. Doesn't mean you won't slip into that. But again, like I said, you're brought with that 5 of swords. You have that 6th sword to balance it out. Okay? How you nourish your body, mind, and soul is directly related to how you experience your life. It's time to put yourself first, then everything will fall beautifully into place. Wow, I love that. All right, a deep breath. Key concepts here: a genuine expectation. A genuine expectation of danger, projection of a threat without substance, fight or flight mode. I think that's what you guys have been in, right? We've all kind of been in fight or flight for a while as a collective. The inability to focus, trusting in the universe as a way to release fear. There we go. Fear is asking for your attention and healing right now. You or another are operating from the position of fear. If you also see red flags, you might be headed towards genuine danger, perhaps repeating a lesson you don't need to learn again. You can honor this kind of fear by saying thank you and protect yourself by choosing another path. That's what I'm getting. It's like, here comes that energy. It's used to getting you to go down that path with it. Collective is choosing another one. Why? Because you know better now. You're wiser now. You're the high priestess now. Okay? You trust yourself now. Where before, that devil energy was banking on you not being able to trust your intuition, not being able to trust your instincts to lead you here. Disappointment. Okay? In this moment, you have all it takes to make this shift. Okay? Today, choose love over fear. You'll be amazed when you do. Don't isolate yourself or fall for the false idea that life is too painful and engaging with it should be avoided. So that's what I feel like that devil energy wants to kind of get you to hermit up a little bit, or go back down this pattern, go back down this path that you've already ascended from here. Okay? In this moment, you can ask for courage to take a leap into the unknown and know that all will be well. Okay? Stories from the past may be molding your expectations right now and causing fear based on anticipated hurt. Yeah, I don't think you have anything to fear. I don't think you guys are choosing that path. But some of you might be faced with that, and I hope that this is a reminder that there are other choices. You don't have to repeat the pattern, okay? You can face the fear and trust that it'll all work out. Like we said, it'll all balance out for the greatest good of all involved. And then just surrender into that. Easier said than done, 100%. Possible? Yes, okay? Let's go ahead and look at 37, all the way in the third eye chakra, the oracle's gift. Second sight, clairvoyance, seeing the future, fate as a future determined by the choices you make now, seeing the signs around you, recognizing potentials versus absolute determinism. Oh, okay. When we ask for a sign from the universe, we are essentially asking for divine guidance that we believe needs to come from a source outside of us. This is because we don't always trust our intuition, our ability to read between the lines and see beyond time and space. And so we ask for signs and look for a mystical reassurance that our mundane lives don't seem to offer. However, an oracle simply provides an answer that is already inside us. Oracles show up in a myriad of ways, I think they meant. Sometimes you see a billboard, or you hear a song, or you might pull an oracle card and you get the exact message you need to support your choices or show you the way forward. Regardless of how the sign appears, an oracle is a reminder that you are a part of this vast universe. You are witnessed by the great mystery and loved and cared for. It's a reminder that life is magical. You yourself are magical. Today, you can trust in your own capacity to know what is right, High Priestess, to tune into source and also be able to read the signs, reflecting what is true and real within you. Let this oracle give you the gift of knowing that you are indeed on the right track. Okay, repeat this mantra. The light within me creates miracles in my life. The light within me creates miracles in my life. The magic is inside you, outside you, all around, and within you. That's a beautiful, beautiful way to interpret that, and I love that. That's the temperance energy, right? That's trusting what you have, trusting your resources, trusting your God-given power to shift your reality, shift your mindset, shift your energy, your perspective. It's all within you, okay? Let's go ahead and end this with some more mantras, okay? I'm going to see right away. Didn't even have to ask. Here we go. Here's our moon mantra for this full moon in Leo and Virgo. The contrast of not enough and too much helps me to appreciate all beauty and act as a catalyst for when I need to shift my priorities. My tender spots show me where the richest soil is for my greatest healing, growth, and blooming. Did I not just go off about the soil that you guys have cultivated for yourselves? That all of that energy, all the things that have happened, all the things that have left you sad, disappointed, all of that led you to seek out the tender spots, the richest soil for your ultimate healing, growth, and blooming. This is a fire energy in this particular oracle, and I think that's spot on. Okay? Time to appreciate all the beauty that's within you, all the beauty that's around you, all the beauty to come. Be open and ready to receive it. Okay? It's here for a lot of you. That's powerful, powerful energy. Okay, I think I'm going to end it there. I hope that this full moon energy reading and chakra tune in served you all well. I hope you enjoyed this reading, connected with the messages. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. All right, make sure you also let me know what resonated most with you in the comments down below. If you made it all the way to the end of this reading, leave your favorite emoji or drop a rose emoji down in the comments so that I can kind of know, all right, that you've made it to this point. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I thank you for all the love that you show me in the chat and just here on my channel, for joining me for these moon readings that get so deep and so intense sometimes, but I'm grateful for your guys' patience and for sticking this all out with me. And I really do feel honored to serve you guys, okay, with these messages and to connect with you guys. You guys, I'm telling you, I pay attention to these readings all day long. I do them almost every day. And the way that you guys have shifted as a collective, for those of you that resonate with my energy, the way you guys have grown, shifted, expanded since I've been doing this series, I think this is like my 3rd year, is just beyond words. It's amazing. It's inspiring. Please keep up the good work. You guys are doing so, so well. I think you guys are doing way better than you even realize right now. And I think it's going to start sinking in the more that this beauty, the more that this abundance, the more that these 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups energies find you, you're going to thank the old version of yourself that decided to walk this path. Because I mean, you can't shake, you're unshakable. You're unshakable right now. And I think that's like a permanent thing. It's powerful. I'm getting goosebumps right now. It's powerful, y'all. So thank you for sharing your energy here with my channel. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. I deeply, deeply appreciate you all. Hi, Pearl. Hi, Angela. Wait, what? P. Weezy Tunchi Carrillo. More than a I don't know what that even means, but okay. Hi Pearl, hi Angela, hi Rosie, hi Me Say Me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in our next reading, okay? Happy full moon and namaste.